Hello everyone, welcome to Yael Alchemy for the Twin Flame Weekly Divine Partnership reading. And first of all, thank you to all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I hope I can persuade you to do so. Thank you for liking the videos. And I'd like to have a shout out to Divine Love Crystal Grid. This this rose quartz crystal has crossed continents, and I thought it'd take a long time to get to me, and it did take a long time, but it finally arrived a day before 11/11, and I was so happy for that. Perfect, again, divine timing. And so how's your 11/11? Yesterday, what I did was, because the message was to ground and to meditate, I did just that. I went to a park nearby, and during my meditation, wherein my twin joined me in 5D, we were infused by this energy that I was unfamiliar with. It was a white energy with colors, and at first I couldn't identify it, but then the word unicorn popped into my head, and as soon as there was that recognition, I felt bliss. And unicorns, they belong to the seventh dimension. They are ascended beings. They work very, very closely with the archangels, and they usually come to bring messages of transformation, and they help you through trying times. So call upon unicorn energies. And so since I wasn't familiar with that energy, I had to look it up once I got home. And when I did, most of them said that a white feather was a calling card of the unicorn. And I was a bit regretful because since I didn't know it, I didn't check my surroundings for white feathers. But lo and behold, when I opened my Facebook this morning, the first post I see is a reading from Star Soul Tarot, and she had a white feather in the picture of the cards. And I mentioned to her about my experience, and then she said that in her meditation this morning that the unicorns spoke to her as well. And because that's the energy that we're going through right now, 11/11, the energy of transformation. So call upon the unicorns or the unicorn energy during your meditation, and they bring a wonderful healing energy with them. Okay, so let's get on with the reading. As always, I've already prayed over the cards and shuffled them. And at the bottom of the deck, which represents the general energy, is the Five of Swords. And I guess this is related to the call of Shamama Hunting Owl, that there will be tests, battles, and judgment this coming November 17th to the 20th. I suggest you watch the video. I'm going to put the link below and see if that resonates with you. But since I'm most likely in her soul group, this is the energy of this reading, which depicts a soldier in battle, but he's won. He's gotten the swords of his opponents, and he is triumphant. But this comes after a battle. I still don't know what that battle is going to be, how it will manifest, but we'll find out about that more later. If more information doesn't come out of this reading, then we'll ask, okay? Anyway, on to the reading. As always, this is the divine masculine side, this is the divine feminine side. First card we open for the divine masculine is here, Five of Wands. So again, it's a battle scene, and right now the divine masculine is still in the throes of reconciling other opinions about his plans, his dreams, what he wants to manifest with the divine feminine. He's still warding off other people who are discouraging him and trying to get everyone on the same page. And I do get this card because for those who are unawakened, these messages, this soul calling, not all of them will understand. And everybody, especially if your twin is in a karmic partnership, they will urge him to stay. But we all know that right now is the period wherein his soul is calling him to be with his divine counterpart. And the divine masculine is doing his best to get everyone on board. Second card we have for the divine masculine is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is it's a knight that's on a mission. And I feel that this is what the divine masculine is currently pursuing. He's on a mission to manifest this union, especially for those who haven't found union yet in 3D, and that's why he's going through all this. He's on a mission. Next we have the Nine of Cups, which is telling me that the divine masculine is aware of his hopes, his dreams. He already knows what will make him happy. And that's part of his mission as well, to manifest his hopes and dreams. And what would those be? Here, the Empress card. Clearly, whatever his hopes and dreams are, I'm sorry, sometimes there's a vehicle that passes by, and I'm not sure if the mic is picking it up. But I'm going to pause whenever there's something noisy. Anyway, so what are those hopes and dreams? Those hopes and dreams are related to the divine feminine, who is the embodiment of all of them, of all these cups. She's fertility and abundance. She's the physical manifestation of the divine feminine. She brings down to earth the messages that she gets from the heavens. And the wheel of the zodiac she's right in the middle of it. So he already knows that he's destined for the divine feminine. Later on, we'll see how the energy flows, okay? And what is the advice for the divine masculine this week? We have another unicorn. So there, it says crystals, and this unicorn energy, as I've already mentioned, is an energy of transformation. And what I'm getting is that the unicorn and the divine feminine is going to help him with that, send him that energy too. So, whenever you meditate, do call on the unicorn energy to help you. Because the unicorn's horn, when a unicorn's horn touches you, it gives you access to higher realms, higher energies, and higher frequencies, and greater enlightenment. So, this is the advice for the divine masculine. And if he is unaware of this at this time, I suggest the divine feminine help him be aware of that. So, include that in your meditation. Let's go to the divine feminine side first and start with this card. Here we have the Eight of Swords, which means that the divine feminine is still plagued with worries. Sometimes all is in her mind. It gets pressuring if you hear about all these unions coming together and you are still in separation. Let those worries go, because worrying really doesn't change the outcome. You all know that you're getting together in this life or the next. You are getting into union with your divine masculine. And it's already slated that union will be in 3D as well. So let go of all those worries, all those thoughts. Here we have the King of Pentacles. And I think this is related to what the divine feminine is worrying about, because recently the divine feminine has gone full blast into her mission, which is very 3D and entails a lot of things to take care of. But it's telling us to keep going. She has a good grasp of everything that's related to it, and this will bring her abundance. If you don't know what your mission is, then do your best to meditate, ask your guides to help you, or get a reading on it to find out. Because this mission will resonate with your soul. And not only that, it won't be a futile effort wherein it's like a starving artist. No, it's not going to be that way. This will bring you abundance. And sooner or later, you're going to be reaping that abundance, wherein you can sit back and just watch it unfold. Next card we have for the feminine is the Knight of Swords, which again I think is related to the coming days of tests, battle, and judgment. And it's telling the divine feminine right now to conserve her energies and take rest. You see, the knight in this sword, even if he's laying down, his hand is just at arm's reach from that sword. So he's ready to pick up that sword if he's called to. So, divine feminines, conserve your energy. Don't worry about other things that you shouldn't worry about. They'll all work out. And the next card is the Queen of Swords. And what we have here is a very enlightened and strong divine feminine. The Queen of Swords is just, is fair, and is very much feminine too, but she does know how to wield that sword. And you can see that the globe here represents her enlightenment, which is reflected on her sword and her crown. So now that you hold that enlightenment, we are being called to learn how to wield it, to defend it if need be, okay? And to stand in your power, because your information, the things you are fighting for, has been brought forth by the divine. And what is the advice for the divine feminine? Right. This is taught. Okay, he is an Egyptian god, and we are advised to write. So, if you haven't gotten to the practice of journaling, I suggest that you do so, because don't bother about punctuation or grammar or anything like that. Just let spirit flow to you and see what you come up with. Usually, wisdom comes out of what you write, especially during the time wherein it's unfiltered, when you're not concerned with syntax or grammar. Of course, later on, you can polish that up, but it's important to get the message and to remember it. I do have a blog. It's a WordPress blog, imyael.com, and you can read my journey there, how whenever I'm sent messages, I get to decode them, okay? And how will you ever decode those messages? How will you know that if it's a messages if you don't find out, right? And so let's see how this energy flows. For the masculine. Now let's pick an outcome card first for both. Okay? Let's pick an outcome card. Wow, that's just beautiful. So this week is the sun, which means illumination for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It also means that because both of you have upgraded spiritually or have become more spiritually advanced in the past coming days, and add to that the energies within you that came through the 1111 gateway, you'll be attracting others to this energy that you resonate, that frame of mind, that feeling. So it won't just be your twin who is already destined to be attracted to you, but the pull will be so much stronger during the coming week. But you will also give light to those things, to those people that don't know whatever it is you're talking about whenever you talk about spirit. Okay? Because right now, if you look at the times, at the time that I'm recording this, everybody's still shocked that Trump won. But nobody's really asking why. It's time. There are a lot of shifts in the world right now, and it's slowly being transformed. And twin flames are at the center of this change. They're the instigators, especially the first wavers. They've put in the grid work, and so now they're calling everyone to join in and help spread that to others. So let's see how this energy flows. So for the divine masculine, first he He tries to ward off and fend off other people who are opposing whatever he wants in life, trying to get other interests of the people around him on the same page so that he can go do and go beyond his mission. And part of his mission is to manifest his union. For that, he will be helped by divine unicorn energy in his transformation. There. And connecting him to his feminine, divine feminine, is the sun, shedding light on everything. And here, the divine masculine, because it's going this way, okay, is advised to write. Get in touch with the divine feminine. Write out your feelings, okay? And in doing so, the divine masculine is going to be in touch with his inner divine feminine, which he will draw strength from. And again, rest and recuperation. And it's telling me that he has to give all his worries a rest. That he's actually fine. He's doing fine physically. He's very secure financially. He's loyal. And he needs to convey this. There. And it will bring light. It will attract the divine feminine to him even more. And at the end of this week, he will have realized that his hopes and dreams are already at arm's reach. They're in hand. So when it comes to the divine feminine, first, we start off with her having worries about how to handle the 3D side of her mission, her finances, and she's being told to write, because from there she'll get messages on what she needs to do. She'll be able to channel the messages that Spirit has been giving to her. And again, connecting both of them, the sun, to be able to bring light, shed enlightenment, and awareness to other people. And whenever in her mission she helps transform other people, she's also being advised to call on the unicorn energy to help in the healing and transformation of other people. She becomes the Empress. Hopes and dreams are fulfilled. And when she finally gets everything that she's worrying about together on that same page, in comes riding the Knight of Pentacles with manifestation of whatever she holds dear, which I surmise is the divine masculine. Okay, let's see about, the upcoming days. Let's ask, dear Spirit, angels, beloved iron presence, and spiritual team, angels, archangels, and ascended masters, please give us messages of guidance for twin flames regarding the upcoming tests that we will have to face during the latter part of this week. Can you hear my dog? There's a cat nearby. And he's all mad now. Okay. First card we have Hope. You can see in this card that there's ruins there. A structure has tumbled down. But this element of hope means that twin flames are now very instrumental in rebuilding what the decrepit state of the world right now. They're spreading enlightenment and hope. So continue to have hope. Next card we have is the Page of Coins. Continue to bring that message, the message of enlightenment, to people who need it. Next, we have Justice. So, during those tests, keep in balance. We don't know how those tests, those battles are going to manifest, but again, we must remain in balance to be able to bring that down to earth. You can see the globe there. So, deliver the message when you can. Fight the dark when you can. But internally, keep balanced. There may be triggers. When there are triggers, you all know that there's something that needs to be healed. And endeavor to heal that. Because the more you're in good form, especially good fighting form, the better that you'll be able to light the path for others. Here we have Two of Cups, which is saying that love is coming. There will be part of those tests are those crabs that will try to bring that love down. But again, be secure in the fact that the union has been already assured from above. Okay? And while this crab is trying to drag the both twins down, keep heart and have faith. We'll draw one more card. And here we have the Ace of Swords. And in this deck you see a very ornate sword here and eagles. The eagles bring a special message on its own, which means that we will receive help from the eagles. I don't know why I was called to watch of The Hobbit, the first one, the first movie, earlier on today. And there, even if the battle may be hard, other people dragging you down, okay? Have faith. This sword is a sword of truth. It cuts illusions. It brings down. The sword is pointed downward, but its hilt is representative of the crown chakra. So during this time, we will be receiving messages and guidance. Okay? And it will be brought down so that you can better understand the truth. And like I said, keep heart, even if you think that it's your relationship is a goner, or it's never going to manifest, and you're having a very hard time going on this twin flame journey, just remember that the eagles are coming. They may come at the last minute, the 11th hour, but they're there. So just trust and have faith. Okay? The divine is watching over you. So, during the upcoming days, the latter part of the week, but of course, it may come earlier or later for you, just hold on. And I advise you to watch the video of Shamama Hunting Owl. I'm pretty sure you've watched her video before you've watched mine. But watch it again and get as much rest as possible so that you'll be in full fighting form. Whether this battle will be etheric, the tests will be, will manifest physically or in some other dimension, just be prepared, be ready for it, and know that the end is assured. And this is the energy that connects both twins now. So draw on that light. Okay, so that's the reading I have for you. If you feel called for personal reading, please visit my website at yaelalchemy.com or my Facebook page, Yael Alchemy also. And keep sending love and light. Call on the unicorns if you have to. And that's it. Bye.